Good night, fellow punchers. The clock on the wall says exactly 10:30, 10:30 on Thursday night. Back with 3 for tomorrow. Still down here in the land of the Langers and the Kingsley Hotel. Up early enough this morning. I was awake at 6 o'clock and couldn't go back to sleep. Went down for the breakfast at 10 to 8. Midland stuff. No choice of anything, only just the buffet. And it wasn't hectic now. There was no pancakes or there was no chance of getting an omelette. And the bacon, I had one slice without two that I put on the plate. Midland. It was like rubber. You want a chainsaw, a small little, or a sawzall or something to cut it. Never mind ate it. When you can't cut it, you have a problem throwing it into the gob, I'll tell you, or I have anyway. I just leave it one side. And the fruit was very hard and no poor selection as well. We headed from the hotel, we left at 9 on the button to Cove. I seen somebody put up, I forget the name, to go on the Passage West ferry. Wasn't sure how often it travelled. Didn't want to take a risk because, when I had them scheduled for 10 o'clock, I wanted to be there at 9:45. So, but plenty of time anyway. But thanks very much for sharing that. I'll do so again. We left straight away because one of the elderly woman was sick this morning. So we sent her up to the chemist, Johnson's Pharmacy up the road there. And she got sinus stuff from the chemist, and she had improved, so I had to come back for her before we headed to Blarney. And we got to Blarney around noon, I'd say. And we left there so nearly at 3 o'clock. I don't think they bought much in the Blarney Mills. I didn't see any bags coming in. But then they went to Cork jail. And I brought back the woman, Mary, and I was back here just in time to watch Albert C. not run like I thought he could run. It wasn't the £10 that stopped him. I don't know, was it the crack that went on with the loose horse or what, but you could see after 2 furlongs that he just wasn't at the races today, which was a bit of a disappointment. And also disappointment the way he didn't run the last day. Crack Swing beat the winner, the goat, handy enough, and couldn't get near him today. I know the other one probably improved for the run, but the other one didn't show any bit of enthusiasm at all from round the turn for home, unlike the last day when you could pick him as the winner before the cutaway. So what can we do? Only try and pick the best horses on the forum shown, and if they don't run to forum, then sadly we lose a few quid. Tomorrow I stayed sorted to the class 2 and listed races and sort of decent horses running. There's a decent sprint there at class 2 tomorrow, 16k to the winner. I went with Squealer. It's a course and distance winner. You'd often see horses for courses, as they say, and this won well when it ran in Doncaster last year. It was off 84. It is 94. It's £10 higher, but absolutely hosed up that day in a decent time. And back the last day in Windsor against Novello, who runs in a better class race, a horsey of ours, who has a good chance tomorrow, but actually sort of went against it. But we'll see Squealer here coming on the wide outside as we pick it up. It has the red hat.
The outside. Good Earth trying to find a way through at the moment as well, as they make their way down, still with over a furlong to go. Rocking ends with Novello. Still there is Thundermore. Behind these, staying on strongly on the near side, is Wolverhampton as they make their way up towards the line. Squealer and Novello are the two that have gone on. Novello from Squealer, they hit the line. Maybe Novello from Squealer.
£1 for that. That was off 93. He's up to 94. Was third run back after the layoff as well, after running in Bahrain, behind James Jungle, Brazen Bolt, Darien. Remember Darien? He used to be with Jessica. Remember the time we won a couple of races on that? So looking for Linda, actually beat it last year, but looking for Linda, I think there was a special running in York. Our old buddy there, Alligator Alley, way down in the weights, probably is he £12 lower than when he won before, but he just seems to have lost the enthusiasm and the will to win. Hope he's not listening to me now and saying I'll show him. We won last off 91, so he's £8 lower, so he's handicapped to win, but it's just the last year was a bit disappointing, wasn't it? Squealer is the selection. Well, we check the prices. Each way bet there 5 to 1, 11 to 2. Staying with sprinters. Our Novella said has a right chance there as well. So is Dream Composer, but I think Graceful Thunder, a 3-year-old. For George Bowie, and William Buey takes the ride this time. So look at it won first time out in Sandown, so it likes the course. And that's the angle I took with, similar to the one with the Squealer winning course and distance. This is a course and distance winner as well. One in Beverley, then won a listed race in Deauville. Ran in a Group 3 and a Group 2. But behind Azure Blue in a listed race, then the last day, it tore off in front. And I thought he just ran out of puff, not being fit enough. That's him on the ride outside.
Followed by Pepsi Cat, reminders for Origin Trail, and Gennari's at the back as they go back inside the final furlong. Beautiful Diamond having to work hard over on the far side. Graceful Thunder kept going. Azure Blue's beginning to blast home towards the near side. Beautiful Diamond with Azure Blue getting there with every stride. They hit the line. Beautiful Diamond tight. Beautiful Diamond maybe just to Azure Blue is tight. They were clear of.
It just fell away to pieces there altogether. That tomorrow, Buick better man in the plate. The big race, sort of, well, tomorrow is the Esher Stakes, but it's hard to know what to do with the ground the way it is, because if it stays good to Ferrum, Trueshan is unlikely to run. So that'll leave it nearly as a toss-up between Run for Oscar and Quickthorn. If in the event that Trueshan runs, that means that the ground is suitable and there's rain forecast. If Trueshan ran, I'd nearly pick Trueshan tomorrow. So I'll see in the morning what story is the weather, and I'll put it up if he's running in the selection. There's one at Cork as well tomorrow. I looked around to try and get a third one, and I had Trueshan picked, but then with the weather the way it is, when I was saying go to Ferrum, this is probably be a non-runner on that ground. But ran well enough on good ground in Longchamp last year. It had it down officially as good to soft, but trust and I was there, I could see the dust rising. On the book, or on the ratings, what could have been an Happy Jackie, raced 140 and 137 there. You have Beacon Edge at 142 and has given a lot of weight away. But it won well the last to Beacon Edge and Ballinrobe over an inadequate 2 miles. And stepping up to 3, it might be classy enough. Now, it's very wrong at the weights. When you look at it, that what could have been, should be only getting £5, and he's getting a stone and 3. That's £12 wrong. But hasn't been seen since Punchestown, which was 5th. That was 5th in the Grade 1, wasn't it? To Tiupu. But if Beacon Edge had ran in that, he could have been 5th as well, or better. I don't know. Normally I don't do this because the figures suggest that I shouldn't be doing it, but I'm doing it. I backed it a few minutes ago. The step up and trip might suit him better, I thought. The last time I ran at 3, which was 4th to Irish Pine, but it won. I always regarded it as a stayer when it was with Noel Mead. I will check the prices. 4 to 1, 7 to 2. I'm happy enough to do that. We're off in the morning. We're off to the Dacia County, Waterford. We're staying in the Faith League Hotel outside the town. I wasn't there since 2 years last November. Or was it? No, last November, 12 months. A nephew of mine got married there. So we're staying there tomorrow night. We're on then to Wicklow the following night. We're staying in the Powerscourt Hotel. And then we are on to Trim, to the Knightsbridge Golf Resort there outside the town. And then it's Monday, dropping them at the airport. So apart from the sickness that some of them are getting every day, they're enjoying themselves to pieces, nice and relaxed and whatever. So bash the bookies over and out.